Welcome back to Tech Total Access. I'm Katie Leeper, keeping you updated as we Hokies hunker down. In response to the pandemic, all core events for cadets are canceled for the remainder of the semester.
It has thrown everything pretty much out the window. I go to a training camp this summer, and I prove my leadership skills and everything that I've learned in ROTC in the past 3 years. And I'm used to getting 6 hours or more of training every week. And since we closed school down, I don't get any of that training. So a lot of us are really nervous. I mean, everybody's going to be in that situation in the entire United States going to this training this summer. But it's bad that we lost all of that training time.
Honestly, I think it's going to benefit the Corps because it makes us have to think about what we're doing, and it makes us resort back to, okay, we've always had time to study on specific times during the week. So we have that built into us, and we have a routine built into us that we can always resort back to. And really, it's a different type of training that we would have never expected. It's more focused on communication and being able to adapt to situations no matter where you are.
There's definite disappointment, especially for the freshmen, because as cadets, our training is centered around the freshmen, and the spring semester is super important for them to become an upperclassman and to finish their training and become a cadet that can be friends with the rest of the cadets. So I'd say it's mostly disappointing because the freshmen won't be able to have that experience. They won't be able to have that important step in their cadet learning and in their cadet careers of becoming an upperclassman and everything, because spring is the most important semester really as a freshman, and in the Corps probably because you become an accepted cadet kind of after you turn. So I'd say it's disappointing mostly. Personally, I'm okay with it because I'm a sophomore, so it doesn't affect me too much, but I do feel for the freshmen that they're missing out on a big part of training.
The Corps of Cadets is a 4-year full-time leader development program focused on building teamwork, character, communication, and problem-solving skills. As a result of Virginia Tech moving all class instruction online, the Corps of Cadets Lab and Pro Labs must be taught on Canvas and Zoom.
We have already started doing where we're sent PowerPoint slides on different topics, whether it's communication or we recently did one on physical fitness and health, which is relevant to the fact that now we're on our own and we have to make these decisions for ourselves. And we go through, we look over the slides, we talk about it with some of our classmates, and we'll go through and take a little Canvas quiz to make sure that we're staying accountable and we're making sure we're getting the training we need.
We've been doing a lot of Zoom. The problem is it's hands-on, battle drills, and you're supposed to be working with others in a group, you know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to, you're not in a field, doing combat, you know what I mean? So it's that's kind of hard to do it on Zoom.
The Corps of Cadets are trying to retain the structures of battalions and companions by categorizing the deployed cadets living away from the upper quad as I-Corps and those living in the residential halls as Task Force Blacksburg.
We got an email from the general, so from the commandant, saying that we must learn how to be leaders from a deployed setting. So I thought it was interesting that he said that because he's kind of emphasizing that future officers will have to lead from deployed settings, whether they be deployed in Afghanistan or even just, different places in the world. So he told us that this would be training to be leading from a deployed setting. So he said to stand by for specific things from our regimental commander. So they might implement some form of meeting here and there. But otherwise, it's kind of just put the Corps on pause, I'd say, for a semester, because there's not too much you can really do aside from digitized messages and occasional meetings.
Despite missing an entire semester of in-person training, all cadets are expected to stay fit.
So far, I've made it a routine to find something in my daily routine, whether it's homework or if I'm taking a break to play video games or something, to do push-ups or sit-ups to make sure that that's staying there. And I've also used exercise as a way to keep myself sane, but also to take a break from studying. So study for a couple hours, then go for a run.
I'm definitely trying to stay fit at home. I think as cadets, we do have expectations on us to be fit.
The core events for cadets that are canceled include the traditional Corps graduation and joint commissioning ceremony. Virginia Tech is allowing any graduating senior to take part in the December 2020 or May 2021 graduation ceremony to honor their hard work and dedication.
If they decide to keep school in the fall, which I hope they do, they could do it the week before. There's no students there. That would be the easiest transition to do it the week before school starts. And the cadets who do the color guard, and there'll be other cadets there because they have to be there for training anyway, so that they could use those to help with the graduation as well. And there'd be nobody in Blacksburg at that time.
Thank you for watching Tech Total Access Hokies Hunker Down. I'll keep you updated throughout the day on our Instagram.